Welcome to the 2024 Business Attack Plan for car dealerships who are looking to scale. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to increase car sales by 25% or more, all while spending less on your monthly marketing budget without having to fight tooth and nail for in-market shoppers on listing sites like every other dealership does, and wasting time and money on the same old ineffective marketing strategies that just aren't cutting it. Interest rates are up, insurance is up, people aren't buying the way they used to. It's not as easy as it was a year ago. By watching this entire video, you'll learn how to get a major boost in local awareness and what I like to call know, like, and trust factor with viral ad videos using proven scripts that I'll provide to you if you stick to the end of this video. Okay, just like we helped Garden City, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram do to sell an extra 17 cars in 1 month, and that was an extra $84,600 worth of gross profit for them, and that's only by spending $2,200 on this viral video ad strategy that I'm going to share with you here today. You're going to learn how to get out of the price gouging battle of third-party listing sites that control the market and have oversaturated the experience of the customer. Okay, this isn't in the buyer's best interest to sell cars this way. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how you can generate your own first party exclusive leads that want to make a deal specifically with you. They're higher up in the funnel, so they're not talking to your competitor. How to increase your lead management and follow up efficiencies for you and your staff, and BDC with qualifications and funnels. I'm going to show you how all that works. Fill your calendar with test drive appointments automatically with your website and ads just by adding this online calendar function, and reduce marketing budget overflow, and increase performance to scale consistently by understanding your numbers, cost per acquisition, and cost to acquire a customer on social media. Our average is about $187 to $300 cost per car sold. So who will benefit from this training is going to be reputable car dealership owners, dealership principals, general managers, sales managers, and marketing managers of groups who are selling at least 50 to 100 cars per month. This is for you. If you sell less than that, that's okay. You can watch this too. But we don't have programs for dealers that are selling under 15 cars a month, at least not with this specific program that I'm talking about here today. If you have surplus inventory in stock plus capacity and bandwidth to sell more cars, this is for you. If you sell to all types of customers, prime to subprime, everyday Joe, moms, working people, business class, and everything in between, this is for you. If you want to spend less time chasing marketing vendors and spend more time focused on scaling your dealership operations and buying more vehicles, expanding, then this is definitely for you. And if you understand that any marketing strategy will take time to get right and you're in to do whatever it takes to make it successful, then this is for you. So over the past 5 years, we have been able to help dealerships to go from low sales volume, can't hold on to salesmen, afraid to buy more inventory, floor plan fees from aged units they can't push out on the listing sites, low profits, slow months, and lack of consistency. Nobody in your local area knows who you are, lack of traffic and appointment flow, chaos at the office, to go to actually building a team where your sales team is busy, the phones are ringing off the hook, record-breaking months back to back, turning inventory quickly and pushing people into aged units, increased efficiency, holding more gross profit, increased awareness and foot traffic, your calendar stacked full of leads, synergy with your team, and increase in sales volume. Okay, everybody's winning. Right. And so who am I anyways? I know you guys have seen a lot of marketers in their mom's basement, 16-year-old gurus that started their own marketing company. And I'm not that. Actually, I built this system that I needed for myself. And the natural progression was to actually start installing it for dealerships during 2020 when everything broke out. So I'm a college dropout. I don't come from a silver spoon. I basically started this program while I was sleeping on my buddy's couch, selling cars for myself. I was actually detailing cars, and then started selling once I figured out how to run profitable Facebook and Instagram ads and automate the follow-up, because a lot of the leads weren't ready to buy right when I generated them. My first campaign, I spent $100 and I sold my first 3 cars, and I never even knew anything about selling cars. Okay, and that's when I spent a year scaling it up. And then long story short, 2020 happened. I installed it into a local dealership on a performance basis, and they made $38,000 in the first 3 weeks. They called me up. They said, Nate, where are you getting these leads? How does this work? This is crazy. And they're still my client today, 3.5 years later. So I've scaled multiple 7-figure dealerships at this point. I've proved this system in over 100 various types of dealerships across the US and Canada, and I've generated over $10 million in new dealership sales volume. I lead a team of skilled online marketers focused on results and performance. We work exclusively with growth-minded dealership owners and management to create systems and build process to attract more high-intent buyers that deliver real results and help you to add volume every single month. So I didn't pick this niche out of a hat for my marketing agency. I built a system that I needed and I used it for myself to sell more cars, and the results has built this business. I know how to fill out a purchase order. I'm still in a little bit of wholesale today. So I am from the car sales business, still in the car sales business, and I deeply understand marketing, and so does my team. So what if I told you that for every $189 to $397 you invested into the system, you will sell a car? Would you spend $5, $10, $15,000 to get as many sales as possible? What if you didn't have to rely on third-party listing sites or build your business around in-market shoppers, but instead you could actually build up your own brand and cut back spending on platforms like Car Gurus, Auto Trader, Carfax, Cars.com, etc., just to borrow their brand and build no local authority or awareness? Also, you pay to list your inventory and then they come back and tell you it's a bad price, which gets you having to base your price around this platform, and only to compete to be shown, you have to spend the most amount of money, and the results are steadily declining as there's less in-market shoppers with the way the economy's been. The number one problem with these listing sites is that it's a short-sighted approach at marketing that every other dealership is doing. It's a strategy purely focused on direct in-market shoppers, but it neglects 95% of the people who aren't actively shopping on those sites, but they still will buy a car in the next 3 weeks, 3 months, whatever the time period may be, if they can connect with the first dealership that's going to help them out. So you end up paying all this money just to reach a smaller audience and try to compete on price with other dealerships down the road when everybody's using the same strategy. But what if we told you there's a better way to take your marketing into your own hands and get your own red hot leads that no other dealership has talked to or showed a vehicle to yet? To the point where your internet leads are referral hot, your competition fades away, and you generate new deals you otherwise would have missed. Okay, you see, all it takes to become the number one dealership in your area online is the right strategy to get in front of your target audience at the right time in their buying journey and meet them where they are and guide them the rest of the way. They might not know what vehicle they want yet. They might just want to have a conversation. They might just need some information. If you are tapped into this new strategy that we're using, that's going to be easy for your dealership to facilitate. But I do have a warning, and I want to set the proper expectation. This system is a marathon, not a sprint. It's a long-term marketing system. It's not the conventional approach. It's not a magic pill, and it's nothing sexy or shiny. Advertising's been around for years, since the beginning of business, and this is only just a more recent strategy, but it's all the tried and true methods reapplied to these new systems. And yet it's been found to be extremely effective if you follow the play and understand it. It's the same system that over the past few months has helped Dennis Dillon Nissan make $32,791 added gross profit from a $2,800 investment into the machine within the first 30 days of launching. So you'll see there $32,791 generated, 5 sales for a cost per sale average of $141. For every $141 they spend on Facebook and Instagram ads, they're selling a car, and that's off of 42 leads. Okay. This is Garden City that added an extra $142,500 over the past 5 months by spending $2,500 to $2,600 a month on Facebook ads. And they just did 17 deals in September. Okay, that's an average of $220 per car deal. And they would sell more if they spent more on advertising. And they also have issues where they have a lot of approvals, but they don't have the inventory to push them into. This is a good problem to have. Midpoint Autos added $135,000 extra in 30 days and hit all-time record-breaking months. Gateway Autoplex makes an extra $332,800 in the first 8 months of 2023 with us. And overall, over the course of working with them, they've added $2.1 million worth of gross profit directly from our leads and applications. Okay. And all these other results. David to go viral with 1 million views and sell 17 cars, adding 84.6 in September. Midway Dodge to generate 46 applications, 14 appointments, and 26 phone calls in an afternoon. Carrickers Auto, who adds 85K average gross profit for the past 2 years straight. Lewis Ford, who sells their first lead we generated in 48 hours of launch for a $3,000 profit off of $85 into the lead machine. John, a sales guy from GMC Texas, to sell 6 cars over for a weekend. New Wave Auto in Denver to sell an extra 5 to 10 cars a month for the last 6 months. Jackson's Enid of Oklahoma to add 57,000 in 60 days of launches. Chaz in Canada opened a new location and grows internet sales team. And Dana to add an extra, it cut off here, but it's actually an extra, what was it, 42.6 he added in the first 5 weeks of working with us. Okay, but the system that's producing these results is not focused on in-market shoppers competing on inventory prices or even really focused on your inventory listings at all. It's 100% focused on the customer buying journey and giving car shoppers what they want and being available to meet them where they are and hold their hand through the process to guide them towards the right vehicle. Instead of fighting to target in-market shoppers, which is less than 5% of the people that are looking and expensive, plus sending them to your website where you lose so many people due to high bounce rates and people being overwhelmed with different options. We focus on the 95% of people that are on social media. Everybody's on social media that will be ready to buy within the next few weeks, the next 1 month, the next 3 months, the next 1 to 3 years. Okay, we're targeting all of them for the long run, and so your ad spend plays off of each other. Remember this: the day you plant a tree is not the day you eat the fruit. So your prospecting system needs to look like a garden. Okay, if you haven't been running a prospecting system, you still need to till the soil. You need to get a good offer. You need to get a good lead magnet. You need to get a good lead capture mechanism, something proven. You need to have so many variables right. And this system is a long stream of optimizations. Okay, to make it really work for you and to build it out at a high level custom approach, you need to be able to have an in-house BDC, have a high level of engagement with your salespeople, and follow the process. And I'm gonna send you guys some resources at the end of this, and I'm gonna show you where you can get them. So um, before 2020, people used to actually visit 5 dealerships on average before buying. Do you know what that stat is today? According to a 2022 Cox Automotive study, it's now less than 1.2 dealerships that the average car buyer visits before purchasing. People are going to the first dealership they find that meets their needs, and that search starts online. Okay. The problem with most dealerships marketing online is that they're still trying to market to potential car buyers as if it was 1982 print TV billboard ads on every different platform. People get banner blindness and they don't want to engage with your marketing because it screams, I'm an ad, and it doesn't create as much emotional resonance. Okay. So it's the in your face style banner ads that don't offer any depth or create an emotional tie or connection to your dealerships, and they aren't appealing in general to look at. Many dealer owners and managers suffer from the idea that more leads equals more car sales, but nothing could be further from the truth. More leads just equals more work for you or your staff. You don't need more leads, you need more qualified customers in your showroom. So this is why basic lead generation that you see online is a death sentence. So you hire a company to generate leads for your business. You get leads. Now you and your staff need to call them to book a consultation. You call the lead, there's no answer. Email the lead, they're silent. You call the lead again, and they pick up just to tell you they aren't interested, or they just wanted more information, or it was the wrong person altogether. Rinse and repeat. Okay, you've wasted more of your time, wasted more money, and you're still not seeing the number of car sales each month that you know you can be doing or would like to. If you want to buy into a proven process and framework that's battle tested at delivering results and making it much easier to get to the next level, then I'd like to introduce you to our done for you dealership ROI machine, the S.C.A.L.E Method 3.0. A revolutionary new way to pack your calendar full of high quality prospects every month without having to follow up with a single dead lead ever again. A proven plan that actually delivers you a positive ROI and adds new sales volume every month where you don't pay. The done for you dealership ROI machine makes it simple for you to be seen as the leading dealership in your market on platforms such as Google, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Schedule high intent test drives without your staff having to frantically follow up with low quality leads, tire kickers, or button mashers. Generate more high value referral quality first party prospects every month on autopilot, and you'll never have to worry about where your next deal is coming from. With our done for you dealership ROI system, you'll quickly add an additional $30,000 to $70,000 in new gross volume production consistently each month. And this is the average we see, guys. This is how it works. Okay. So the old way is as we explained, you basically get a bunch of crap leads that are dumped on you all at once, no process, no qualification, and you just got to sift through those. The new way is we use search and social to generate appointments and applications, not leads. Okay, then our proven text, email, and ringless voicemail sequences do the heavy lifting of follow-up with no lead left behind and making sure we ensure speed to lead for your dealership. Your BDC team calls and pre-qualifies the prospects, or we involve your salespeople using our proven framework for lead management. And if you stick to the end, I'm going to show you how you can get not only our proven appointment getting ads and also our lead management statistics. My team went through and we analyzed 9 different studies, everything from MIT Business Review and Harvard, that actually put together lead management studies, modern lead management studies in 23. We provide those as well as training for all of our team and help their salesmen to get consistent training, so that we can ensure that they're doing the best thing that they can be doing on their follow-up structure. So I'll share that with you guys as a resource at the end of this as well, just for hanging out with me today. And, so we've got all that process going, right? We're connecting people, we're having conversations, we're tracking, we're keeping a hold of them, we're following up with them when they ask to be followed up with. We're working deals from leads from month 1 or closing in month 2, and we're getting a buildup here. Okay. The appointment is booked directly on your calendar. The customer shows and the car is sold, and you update everything and track it through our system. And it's all backed with 100% new car sales production and a 2x ROI guarantee, meaning if we don't deliver, we work for free and send you sales to generate new production on our dime. Even if I got to fly out there and sell the cars myself, guys, that's how confident I am in this. You will literally be able to bank on getting new sales every month consistently, adding gross profit, and growing without the risk. If you're frustrated with where you're currently at and you want new car sales in as little as 7 days, and you're looking to add an additional 30, 50, 70, even an extra 100,000 per month into your used car dealership, I'm looking for a few dealerships to add to our case study group. Now, we can only take on about 8 to 10 dealerships per month, and due to high demand, we've been crushing that at the beginning of these months. So now we're being very selective with who we allow on, and we only allow the system in one market per area. Due to the nature of our viral video strategies, we want to keep that protected, and we want to protect our IP. So we're not sharing that with everybody. But if you're approved for our program and you're a good fit and you want to do this, we're willing to look over your ads, do a full audit with you. All you have to do is click the button below this video to book your free call today to learn more. So when you reach out, you're gonna be able to go and book a time with us here on this calendar here, and I'll also give you a free couple goodies just for hanging out at the end of this video. So I'm going to give you 5 proven ad types to copy and paste right now into your dealership and teach you the way we run ads. I'm going to give you an updated lead management statistics for your dealership follow-up. And I'm also going to give you a PDF of how to generate $23,479 in new gross volume for your dealership in under 7 days without spending $1 on advertising through this text blast strategy that we use for Midway Dodge and also New Wave Auto in Denver. Okay, you're going to get all that for free just by booking a strategy call with me. Now, if you're not selling at least 20 cars a month and you're not in a very populated area, I don't think this is going to be right for you. But if you are and you want to build a profitable system long term, then I definitely click the link below, schedule a time to speak with me directly. I jump on all the calls because I want to make sure I can really help you and it's going to be a good fit. We also protect our culture very strongly. We like to work with people who are like-minded, who see the value in what we do, and who understand the process. So I must warn you, we only work with 1 qualified rooftop per market area, and we're filling up fast. So don't delay this call. Get on with me now. I'm going to show you guys where you can do that as well. And I'm also going to show you a couple more results. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. At this point, you can go ahead and book yourself a call on the link below, or you can check out a little more proof that I'm going to be happy to show you. So check this out. This right here, see this? This is Dana from week 1. Gentlemen, we've been floodgated with Spanish leads. We do take lunches here. Look, week 2, right here. Okay. The traffic to my office has gotten tremendously better. I've got several sales pending too that should be completed today, and lots of phone calls to make when I get in the office. I should have done this a long time ago. Traffic to my website, credit app's way better. Look, week 3, I am so impressed with Nate and Salmon, super skilled and know their business. Once my ads went live, OMG, I was tempted to tell them to slow it down. Best advertising dollars I've ever spent. Wish I had done it sooner. Look down here. Boom. Nate, if you were here, I would hug you, sir. Thank you. 2020 Colorado sold 38 net profit, 3,800 net profit. 2017 Denali sold 8,000 net profit. Let's go. Guy made $11,000, $12,000 in one day from our service. Hey, Salmon, that's my operations manager. It's been SETI, sold a buy here, pay here, 2 cars during the week, and then a Yukon last Saturday. All in, traffic is much heavier, and the opportunity for more sales is definitely better. Thanks to you all. And guys, go ahead and look right down here, right down there. Okay, look, $1,843 from October 25th to December 20th. Okay, and that was 5 weeks, and he got 324 leads, $5.69 a lead, and he sold those 12, and he made good grosses on them, and he made $42,600. He went from selling 6 cars a month to selling 6 cars a week, with 80% of his sales coming from Facebook ads. Okay, and if you don't believe me, then you can hear from the man himself.
Your ads and the stuff that you do, I mean, I can't tell you how many people come in and they've got a screenshot of my ad. Oh, I saw your ad. You know, I mean, it's been a lot better.
Let me make sure that you guys can hear the audio. 1 second. Let me make sure, because I want to show you guys these videos. I think this is very valuable for you to see. Okay, let me start this over.
The difference between your ads and the stuff that you do, I mean, I can't tell you how many people come in and they've got a screenshot of my ad. Oh, I saw your ad. You know, I mean, it's been a lot better. Now, I didn't spend as much money with them. They were not creative. They didn't have people doing what you have your people doing, like Salmon trying to find new ways to get the word out there. So it's been a lot better. I mean, it wasn't long for me to realize that this was worth it compared to the other. The difference.
And here's an exact case study right over here. You can see 324 leads, $6 cost per lead, 175 credit applications, $11 cost per credit application, 57 appointments, 32 showed, 12 sold for a 25x ROI. You see, guys, a lot of dealerships would be mad saying, I got 324 leads. Why did I only sell 12 cars? Well, if you want to sell more than 12 cars, you got to grind on those leads, but still spending $1,800.43 to sell 12 cars is going to be worth it in most worlds. Okay. So the gross profit numbers just add up, and then you still have 320 leads that you can nurture, 312 leads that you can nurture. Okay. This is David from Garden City. Check him out.
Phenomenal. And I can tell you not only been phenomenal. And I can tell you not only have people coming in and they're like, that's the guy. They're like, you know, they recognize me. They're coming over to me and they're telling me. And there was a customer of quite a few customers that have been coming from locations that we never would have tapped into. I had a husband and wife that came from Mastic a week and a half ago. They drove almost 2 hours to come here, and they drove out the same day with a car. And they said they 5 other dealers before couldn't get it. And that happened quite often.
That's incredible. So we're reaching new audiences. And would you say that your sales personally, I know you're the Lone Ranger down there, have increased from this source?
100%. And probably doing 30, 35 a month, but I can't see any reason why we can't, you know, double that.
Really 3 to 5 deals a week.
Look, guys, and so you can hear it from himself. And
week.
At the beginning of this, he says something really important. He says people are showing up every day, and they're like, that's the guy from the video, right? I promised you guys I was going to show you value in this, and I hope this is valuable to you. So look at this right here, okay? It doesn't stop, all right? Check this out right here. This is how we did it. This is the strategy that he's saying. So right over here, we've got this right here, these videos. Look at these comments right here. Look at these comments right here. Dave and his team helped me a lot. I call him the car doctor. He's an amazing guy. Got me and my husband into a vehicle we never thought we could. I applied. I need a vehicle. David waiting for a response. Hey, you take trade-ins. And then it's got these other pictures here of happy sold customers. And then we've got these text-based, and we send them all to a landing page. And on the landing page, we're getting full applications for as little as $5.47. And you can see this is over a 90-day period, 1,700 leads, 272 appointments booked, 72 appointments showed, 40 plus sales, and they would have sold more if they had the right inventory. So that's a cost per car sold of $187. Okay. And we've been working with them for over a year, guys. So, and you can see Ben Sporn saying, hey, big month, 17 deliveries, 26 deals, and 20 to 30 additional deals pending if we had the right inventory, right? So Guys, this is a proven process. You can follow this process to get results. Not every dealership wins with this because they just simply don't understand it, but there's no reason you shouldn't be running this. This is my first client I ever closed. Look, I've helped manage over $250,000 worth of advertising for them, and that's because they're selling 15 to 20, sometimes even 30 to 40 cars per month, every single month from the Shift Social. They've even sold up to 18 cars in one weekend from our text blast strategy. Garden City, 15 to 20 cars per month sold. They went from $30 leads to $3 leads with a 49% response rate from working with us, an average of 30 to 50K every single month generated for them. And they've been working with us for over 2 years now, or close to 2 years. Carrickers Auto, they add $65,000 per month on average at one location and another $35,000 a month at their other location. We send them all sorts of different leads, mostly prime, and they get great results. And guys, if we have the time, I could show you literally hundreds of different dealerships that we've gotten these results for, and people all across the country, and people that have worked with us, and people that we've blown their minds. So this isn't some fly-by-night thing. I do this every single day, and we include everything in our program. So it's guaranteed results, no risk, average ROI 70K to 150K on the average side, not the below average side, not the above average side. You have to put in the work in order to get the results. So the easy part is paying me money. The hard part is the work it's actually going to take. Following our process, tracking with us, letting us know when an appointment shows up at your dealership or not, letting us know when you get a good quality lead so we can optimize for more of those. Communicating with our team, collaborating with us on content. There's a lot of work that you guys are going to have to do, and I'm fully transparent with that process. It's not a completely hands-off system, but we are going to set up your ad campaigns. We're going to manage them for you. We're going to set up an automated follow-up system. I'm going to give you all the tech to manage it, and we don't just set it and forget it. So if you're interested, you want to see if your dealership qualifies, click the link below. I'd love to chat with you on the other side. Fill out the application and get in touch with us, and you will get access on the other side of booking that call to those free resources, the ad strategy, and also the other PDFs that were mentioned, the lead management follow-up PDF, and some of the other stuff on our YouTube channel. Okay, so I hope this was valuable to you. Please send me a review. Let me know how it was. Let me know if you've watched it, and I hope to speak to you soon. Thank you so much. Nate Tilley, I'm out.